Good morning, all. This is Lakshmi Prasanna, English faculty, DAV High School, STSTPS, Nalatur. Do you have friends? Who is a friend? What do you mean by friendship? How do you value your friendship? Do you help your friends? As we all know, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Friendship is such a kind of relation where a friend stands by our side at all the times and in all the means. True friends in general help together. Today we learn the story of two friends who stood true to their relationship. It's the story of the duck and the kangaroo, written by Edward Lear. Edward Lear was a British artist, illustrator, author, and poet. He is well known for his literary nonsense in poetry and prose. As an artist, he was employed as an illustrator of birds and animals, making colored drawings during his journeys. As an author, he is mainly popular for his nonsense works. He was the popularizer of the limerick. Children, you know, a limerick is a 5-line poem. His famous books are A Book of Nonsense, The Owl and the Pussycat. The poem The Duck and the Kangaroo is a poem with a touch of light humor. Now let us listen to the first two stanzas of the poem.
Said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop over the fields and water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bore in this nasty pond, and I long to go out to the world beyond. I wish I could hop like you," said the duck to the kangaroo. "Please give me a ride on your back," said the duck to the kangaroo. "I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whole of the long day through. And we'd go to the Dee in the Jelly Bollee, over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride, oh do," said the duck to the kangaroo.
Through the poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo, the poet conveys us that we should be courageous to express our feelings or wishes. Here, the first stanza explains us about the wish of the duck. The first line said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop," explains us that the duck expresses its exclamation about the kangaroo that he could hop gracefully over the fields and would never stop. My life is bored in the nasty pond. Here the duck explains that it was bored to live in the nasty pond. The word nasty means dirty, and it has a wish to go around the world such that it could hop like the kangaroo. On the whole, the first stanza gives us information about the wish of the duck to the kangaroo. Now let us read the second stanza. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. These lines tell us that the duck put forth her request to go on a ride on his back. The duck tries to convince him, saying that she would sit quite still. The word still means motionless, and just to say only the sound quack. She pleads him to take her on a ride over the land and over the sea, and they would go to the Dee and the Jelly-Bo-Lee. The words Dee and the Jelly-Bo-Lee are the imaginary places created by the poet. Therefore, the duck requests the kangaroo in such a pleasing tone to fulfill her wish to go to the world through. Hence, the second stanza describes us the request of the duck to the kangaroo to give her a ride on his back around the world through. Finally, from both the stanzas of the poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo, we learn that we should be courageous to express our wish like the duck as well. Find the best way to get our desire fulfilled by seeking help from the right person. Thank you, children.